Welcome to methamphetamine. Today we're gonna do the integral of x power of 1000 minus 1 over Lnx. And it seems like a very crazy integral. But how can we do that though? And this is a definite integral. Always we will use the Feynman technique whenever you see the really hard question like that. So let me let our I of something. Let me use our theta. This time I'm going to use theta. Just any variable. Except for x. Except for the dummy variable of the questions. And don't use I and don't use E or delta. I think delta cannot be used too. Because this is a discriminant of B squared minus 4AC, right? And also it means the change in physics or chemistry. So be sure this is not delta, or you can choose x1. You can also x1, x2, just any variable that you would like, and this is not dangerous. Dangerous like I and E. And here we let our I theta is equal to. I don't like this Ln. I want to get rid of this Ln here. So what should we do? So I'm going to raise x power of theta, the original. X power of theta minus 1 Lnx here, dx. And then we're gonna do a derivative which respects to theta here. And then the derivative of this respect to theta of this, first you get this x power of theta, keep the original, then multiply by the ln of this, Lnx. So let me just do it. dd theta on one side, and then dd theta of I theta, you just get I of theta. Don't read it as I theta, I of theta. And this I prime of theta will be equal to 0 to 1. Do a partial derivative. Inside you'll get, respect to theta, you'll get x power of theta ln x minus. And then 1 is just a constant, so you get 0. And then divided by lnx is also a constant in our theta rule. And then you will see ln x and lnx, they cancel each other out. So to integrate x power of theta in our x rows, first you get just add 1 to the power x power of theta plus 1, and then divided by the new power 1 over theta plus 1. Multiply, they are the same. And then we're gonna put plus 0 and 1 is our x row. Put the 1 inside the x, and then 1 raised to any power is just 1. So this 1 over theta plus 1. And then plus 0 and 0 inside x. And 0 raised to any number is also gonna be 0. And be sure our theta value should not be negative. Right? Negative should be greater or equal to negative 1. This because if this cannot be equal to negative 1 2. Should be greater than negative 1 here. Because if this negative 1, you get 0 power of 0, and that's not okay. And also if this is this 0, if this theta is 0, and this okay, 0 power of 1. And okay. So minus 0 doesn't matter. And then the original I prime of theta is just 0 to 1 over theta plus 1. And then we're gonna do the integral with respect to the integral d theta. Integral d theta. I don't know how to read it, but this you get the original I of theta is equal to this. Now theta will, you just get L1 parentheses theta plus 1. This already we know the domain, right? And also look at the original. The Lnx, the x should greater or equal to should be greater than 0, you know. And also x cannot equal to 1. Just another domain. Just put a parenthesis. And then we're gonna add a c1 here. We're gonna figure out what's the constant. Because this is an indefinite integral. After you do it, you should add a constant here, and this is our I of theta is equal to this. So, so what value should we put inside the theta? The answer is 0. Let me put 0 inside. First one, L1, 0 plus 1, you just get 0 here, plus C1. And here, x power of anything is just equal to 1. Another, just a no. This x cannot be 0 as well, and 0. So, 0, x power of 0 is 1, 1 minus 1 is 0. 0 over all this, you will get 0. So our C1 is just equal to 0. And that is very good. So our I of theta is equal to Ln of theta plus 1. That means this integral here minus 1 ln x this. And this is just I of 1000. You see, I of 1000, you just get Ln of 1000 plus 1. And this is just Ln 1001, and that's it. It's really cool, huh? You can also choose another number, but be sure you should not choose -1. And see, I think 0 is okay. And this means, and I think 0 is okay, right? I say this function cannot be 0, right? The x. It doesn't mean we cannot put 0 inside. So this is okay.